Всем здорово, алды! Мы продолжаем проходить Alan Wake. Это у нас 6-я серия. Мы остановились в лесу. А мы пытались все договориться с этим похитителем, так сказать, нашей жены. И пытаемся его, как говорится, взять за одно место. И сейчас вот мы практически в прошлой серии мы добежали. Нам осталось прям чуть-чуть совсем. И я помню то, что нам не хватало катастрофически патронов. Так, где? Так, а ну, пошли сюда. Ой-ой-ой. А ну, пошли отсюда. Давай. Ну. Не, можно, конечно, ракетницей шмальнуть разочек. Тихо. Ну, чуть-чуть же осталось. Ну, нет, слетели. Ладно, хорошо, ничего страшного. А, вот они, бегуны. Ну-ка, давай, иди сюда. Так, один меньше. А второй где? А там есть что-нибудь интересное, не? Может, там бумажечка какая-нибудь или... Нет? Нету. Ладно, ничего страшного. Это было близко. Так, ладно, мы должны по-любому сюда вернуться. Так. Так, патрончики все. Есть. Так. Баночки вот что они так стоят? Мне не нравится. Все, не стоят. Так вот, что они так. Призульку выиграли, призулечку. Так, тихо. Подожди, что-то тут. Охотничье ружье. Так у меня же... Так, дай патрон, а? Тихо. Почти скочил, чуть-чуть. Так вот. Давайте я сделаю проще. Ух ты, тихо. Вот так, успех. Где-то второй. Да давай, ничего ты, не бойся. Оп. Так, все перезарядить заранее. мы будем к этому готовы. Вот там наверху ничего нет. Нет. Не пускают нас туда. Что ты будешь делать? Тихо, тихо, осторожненько. Так, вот термосок увидел. О, ребята! Да. Давай по одному теперь. Надо здоровиться, конечно, восстановить. Ну ладно. Так, есть. Так, 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 подожди, там меточка, значит тут что-то есть. Ага, вот он. Так. О, у меня даже все, максимум. Спасибо. Ну, как всегда. Так, ну записочка есть. Записюлька.
Maud had checked all of Stucky's rental cabins.
Так. И куда ты хочешь, чтобы я... А, вот так вот аж. Ну давай. Да. Угу. Ты не пройдешь, особенно вот тут. Ну, пнуть. Пни. Тихо, 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 тихо. Ну, у меня на это есть свое решение. Еще одно. Что-то у вас реально не очень. Ну, давай ты. Ладно. Ну вот одного раза-то и все. Надо было так сразу и начинать. Мы с тобой быстренько. Еще один. Что-то выпало. Вот, патрон для ружья. Так. Оп. Прыжок веры. Ну куда же мы без термоса-то? Кофеек.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Я надеюсь, в этой серии-то мы добежим уже наконец-таки.
I was close now. I had to get... I tried to hold on to Alice. You're fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! You? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! Sorry. Please, wait! The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have a wife. We don't know where she is.
Вот это кидок.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife.
This was before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice.
There you go, Alan.
Hartman. I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk in some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good.
Ну пойдем, посмотрим, что ты нам там расскажешь.
This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan.
А что там? Подожди, сейчас подойду.
Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you.
Да,
Go
конечно.
this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
Ща ночь настанет, и сам все поймешь. Так, давайте прочитаем. Ясно.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me.
Да, сейчас пойдем хоть с какой стороны ты.
Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the
I
illness.
let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the
obviously
one
loved his
trying to
own
bring you
voice.
out of
His
the
words
world you
echoed
constructed
madly
for
inside
yourself.
my head.
But
I
can't
dug my
do
nails
it
into the
for
palms of my
myself.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside. Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Бывает.
Emerson,
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson,
Okay. Sorry. No.
that's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on
Elbow
video
strike.
games.
Ooh, yeah.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve
get him
some
to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Да, интересный тут персонажи, скажу я вам.
Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me.
О, эти прикольные
There's a
детки
storm coming.
из кафе.
Oh, what a storm.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
Ну, я еще не все исследовал. Что ты меня
I'd
прогоняешь-то?
like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Sane! You're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
Zane could feel the poems, taking form, shaping things. As he experimented, he imagined. My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into a fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Да, я понял то, что ты совсем поехавший. А ты что рисуешь?
Oh, hello. I've painted you.
Okay.
I was just struck by inspiration a couple of days ago. Dr. Hartman wanted me to paint landscapes, and that's what I was doing. But now I've been doing these things, a lot of them. The images just keep coming. Dr. Hartman likes them. He has them in his office.
Yeah?
He's very proud of me. He says I'm getting much better. I think I'm getting better. Well, I guess I'd better start wrapping this up. The storm is almost here. Look at that. I'd hate to be out there tonight.
А я вот наоборот подальше от этого места. О, наконец-таки бегать можем. Так. Ну, пойдемте в комнату. Да, но персонажи тут веселые. Он уже тут все перевернул.
But I don't see nightmares anymore because I'm too scary for them. I take 2 pills every morning and 1 with every meal and 4 when I go to bed. And that makes me the scariest nightmare of all.
Мы типа так пройдем.
Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me, using me to get the story it wants, and the story will come true.
Кофейку.
Hartman had mentioned that the power had been acting up. Maybe that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been activated, and there was no key.
Неинтересно.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down. Bert, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out of here.
Where the hell did he get a damn hammer?
Here's a friendly poke from me old near wench.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
It's mine.
Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud.
Store, I'm taking it. We're on a comeback
Sinclair looked
tour,
bad.
baby.
That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd been keeping them.
Come out and face the music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
Да, буйные ребята. Ну, у нас же ключи есть. О, ты посмотрите,
The
кто
photo
тут.
on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along. The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
Now, Mrs. Wake, can you tell me about Alan's problems?
He's more and more out of control all the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take us.
Hartman wasn't happy.
Because at least that lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake, what would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you.
Ладно.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna sue your crazy quack ass
Barry?
to shreds!
Ух ты.
Ow! About time!
Seriously!
Barry,
Do you
man,
have any
glad
idea
to
how
see
much
you.
trouble you're in?
We need to get to
I'm
Hartman's
famous.
office.
I represent a celebrity. They'll be looking for me. Oh, that's how you want to play it? Easy.
These were all the pages I had on me. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Hartman followed the fall of Alan Wake.
Ну, вот мое чисто такое мнение, если кому интересно. Его, короче, все хотели поиспользовать. Что жена? Ой, извините, не сюда. Что жена? Что этот врач? Всем нужны только его писюльки. Писанины его. А по сути, то, что человек вообще не хочет этим может заниматься. Ему... Так, подожди, куда? Наверх. Сейчас мы... Мишка летающий. То есть, а всем остальным по барабану. Давай, Алан, давай, быстрее. Ой. Да, тяжеловато без фонарика. Как это закончить? Ну-ка еще раз. Ну-ка давай, добивайтесь. Давай там уже все, добивайся. Все взяли. Не видно ничего, Алан, давай, хорош. Из угла в угол. Тут еще сколько всего. Ну все, я сейчас возьму сигнальную ракету. И как бы все. Сигнальную ракету и все.
Hartman knew he was no creep.
Да прям тьма хочет сожрать это здание, вот если... Так, куда? Ну давай выламывай. Так, мимо. Ну вот это пролетело. Давай еще раз. Ну что ты? Все равно вмазал, а? Так, ну-ка. Я знаю, кто мне сейчас отдаст фонарик.
Barry, I don't have a light. Take this, Al! Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
У меня плохой фонарик. Понятно. Барри правильную тактику выбрал. Не? По барабану? Ну ладно. Так, пройти через сад. Там, наверное, делать нам нечего. Так, оп, кофеек, нормальненько. Да что Барри тоже, по сути, если возвращаться к тому разговору, что его все используют только за его книги. По сути, Барри такой же. только одного интересует больше деньги, а другого... Я же сам уже начинаю оборачиваться. С таким фонариком мы вообще далеко не уйдем. Мы, конечно, попробуем. Угу, понятно. Тупичок. Да подожди, ты там не кричи. Мне самому тут страшно. Ага. Сейчас, ребятка. Ребятки, ребятка. Подождите. Ты еще и прячешься. Ой, ребята, не нравится мне это. Ой, не нравится. Это я откуда пришел? Тут бы реально не заплутать бы. Так. Проследовать через сад. Ну. Ну что, по кругу что ли ходить будет? Ух ты! Не-не-не-не-не, ребята! Салки-догонялки. Так, это... О, не зря. Это я удачно зашел.
Hartman hurried down the corridor. He had disliked leaving Wake when he was surely at his most susceptible to therapy.
Так, давай, Алан, отдышись. Чуть-чуть осталось, давай. Еще и птицы тебя атакуют, вообще прекрасно. Ну-ка, возьмем. Знаешь что? Да давай ты уже. Вот так. Так, вроде все подобрал. Так, это нам вниз. А сбоку тут что у нас? Ничего, всякая ерунда. Так, наверное, бежим до сохранения. Да и будем, в принципе, заканчивать на сегодня серию. Да, нам бы добежать до начала, нам. Слушай, а ты крепыш, конечно. Что-то или мне показалось, или термос как будто видел. Наверное, показалось. Вот. Дробовик это уже серьезно.
Mott knew that Wake was smarter than him. Wake had more money.
Нет, показалось. Да откуда вы беретесь, а? Патронов-то нема. Так, для ракетницы мы взяли. Да что ты будешь делать? А ну, беги оттуда.
For the moment, Barry was just glad he had survived.
Так, ну тут, наверное, финальная миссия будет с боссом. Но это уже в следующей серии. Всем спасибо за просмотр. Всем удачи и пока.